Hello and welcome to my channel, Exclusively Automation. And today we'll be talking about Selenium Xpath for Beginners, part 1 of the series. To begin with, we'll be taking the Flipkart shopping site for an example. And to get started, you have to right click anywhere on the page and click on Inspect. To begin with, we have to find the web element which you want to focus. So let's say the grocery icon, and we have to press the Control F in order to get started in the Elements tab. Now when we have to find the grocery image, that's of type image tag, if you can see. So what we have to do, we have to write /image and followed by square bracket @ is equal to grocery, because if you see, there is an alt attribute and the value is grocery. And if you see, that grocery icon is highlighted. On the bottom you see that it is 1 of 1, means it is uniquely identified. So this is the relative XPath in order to find any element. Similarly, we can find the other elements as well uniquely. For example, mobiles, fashion. So it will uniquely identify the fashion. Then we can have electronics. Then we can have home and furniture. And similarly, the other ones. Now let's say if I want to highlight the grocery text at the bottom of the image. So this is under the span tag. And when we are dealing with the span tag and it has a visible text, we have to use span square bracket contains round bracket text comma grocery. So that is the syntax which you have to use. And as soon as we do that, it uniquely identifies the grocery text which is written at the bottom of the grocery image. Similarly, we can find mobiles, fashion, electronics, home and furniture. So it all goes in line because everything is under the span tag. And when it is contains, we don't have to write the full text even with partial text, because it is kind of matching the pattern. So with the partial text as let's say we want to find out this top deal on fashion, and then we have all the elements below it. So if we want to find out this section, top deals on fashion, so how we have to do? First you have to find that web element, and this falls under the div tag, and so we will start writing div bracket contains text, and always make sure to close all the brackets properly. So when I have written top, if you see, 1 of 3 got selected, but then I wrote it properly, so then it picked up top offers. Similarly, if I want to check for top deals, I will change it to top deals, and it will find out the unique element. Similarly, let's try to find best fashion brand. So we'll type best fashion, and it will highlight this best fashion brand for you. Let's look at if there are a few more examples. So we do have home decor and furnishing. So we can type in home decor. So it will highlight this uniquely. Similarly, you can scroll through the entire page and try to find the elements at the bottom or at the top, anywhere in the web page. So this strategy of finding is very important. Now let's look at the Flipkart logo on the top. When we see it, it is an image, and if you scroll all the way to the right, we have an alt text and a title. So let's go with the title and try to find out. So how we have to write /image img, then bracket, and it has a title, so we'll write @title, which is the attribute, and is equal to single quote the value, which is Flipkart, and close it. So as soon as we close it, it will uniquely highlight that particular title. So the Flipkart logo is highlighted. Now let's try to find the explore and the plus, which is at the bottom of it. So if you see the plus and explore, they are under the span tag with a visible text. So what we have to do here, we have to write /span bracket contains, and then text, because it has a visible text, and then we will write explore or plus. So let's say for the first case, we will write plus to highlight the plus, and similarly we can write explore to highlight the explore. So that's how we uniquely identify both the elements. Then there is a image option at the right, so that also we can find out. Now let's look at the right side. We have the cart option. So we have a cart image and a cart text. So we have to work on identifying those. So if you see, it is falling under the anchor tag with the title of cart. So we'll write /a @title is equal to cart as soon as we close the bracket. So if you see, there are two matches to it, right? So it is trying to identify both of them. So what we can do, we can either use the advanced strategies using an AND operator, but that will come up in the second section. So what we will do, we'll try to be simple here, and then I try to identify this. So it has a visible text of cart, so we'll use contains text and cart. So as soon as we do that, it will uniquely identify our cart text or the web element. Similarly, if you want to check for the image, now if you see, that is under the anchor tag, there is an image which has the alt text of cart. So what we can do, we can use the image attribute or the image tag and the alt attribute with a value of cart, and it will uniquely identify the element. So this is how we have to play around with all the XPath and try to identify all the web elements on a web page. For a quick recap, today we discussed about XPath for beginners, talked about relative XPath, where we have the tag name attribute is equal to value with an example, and tag name contains text with a visible text with an example. Hope you liked the video. Thank you for watching.